Then you look like you're sitting.
You think this is a bad body image? Good morning. We're going to help you break free of your bad body image and give you 5 reasons how to look good. This even in a birthday a bathing suit.
I can't.
Wait, this is the best. Let me start over.
Wait. Start over. Do over.
Do we get do-overs?
You can look good even in your bathing suit.
Yes, we're going to fix your body image today if you've got a bad one.
You know what? And that can be all-consuming. For people that have real body image issues, it is all-consuming. They could be so much more productive in their lives if they didn't have this thing going on. So we're going to talk to a specialist about that.
Yeah, I agree. I've always said it's better to look good than feel good.
Hey, it's better to feel good than...
We've had this running argument, and I'm telling you.
Plus, Dr. Larry, the animal behaviorist, is back. Now, he's going to show us the biggest mistakes that pet parents make when teaching the dog to stay.
Maybe today is it,
Sarah, who's coming in to talk about body image, also talks about not giving up foods that you love, too.
Ah.
It's a whole thing, and they all kind of go hand in hand today, so we're going to be learning a lot on today's show. So, it was really hot outside. We broke records for high temperatures again yesterday. That's
okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, man.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, give up on feeling bad about your body. We are going to talk to you and give you lots of reasons to love the way you look, even in a bathing suit. I'm so excited about this interview.
Plus, a big pet mistake that owners make when teaching the dog to stay. We have animal behaviorist Dr. Larry.
Got nothing to say, but it's okay.
And I feel really strongly about this. You do not have to be built like Barbie to be beautiful. Barbie's all out of proportion anyway. Well, Sarah Mariah is here to help you love the body that you were born with. Sarah, I'm so glad that you are here. Thank you for being here. You're a body image specialist, which I think is really interesting there, too, because you're a Stanford law school graduate, but you suffered with an eating disorder for 12 years. What was going on with you during that time?
It began in high school as anorexia, turned into bulimia in college, and essentially I had an insane relationship with food and my body. I was obsessed with being thin and then was constantly starving myself. Then my body would demand to be fed, and I had no peace around my body or how I looked.
Is that connected with obsessive-compulsive disorder? Is an eating disorder kind of along the same lines?
It can be. A very similar part of the brain, actually, that is kind of overactive in OCD or obsessive-compulsive disorder. Yeah. Very similar part of the brain with eating disorders, particularly anorexia.
How did you finally get a hold of it? Because you're 5'3", you got down below 100 pounds.
Yeah.
I don't know what the weight scale is for 5'3", but I'm pretty sure that's too low.
Yeah, it was a little too low for sure. And what I did, it really took a long time for me to break free, and it was a combination of psychological and spiritual techniques that really helped me to find peace, which is how I developed this 5 steps to breaking free from negative body obsession. Negative body obsession being that chronic and constant feeling we have of not feeling beautiful enough, not feeling thin enough, not feeling good enough.
Okay, negative body obsession is different than an eating disorder, is it, or is it not?
It can be, yes.
Okay, because you cannot have an anorexia or bulimia, but still look at yourself and just kind of hate.
Exactly. That's exactly right. That negative body obsession, or really a negative body image, may be accompanied by an eating disorder, or it may not be accompanied by the eating disorder.
What's causing all this? It's not like this all around the world, is it? I mean, is this a cultural thing? I mean, is it media?
Media has a huge influence. Our culture constructs what we consider beautiful, and we have some pictures of women's bodies throughout history to demonstrate this point.
Okay, let's take a look at them. We can pull them up. First, we start with the women back in what, 1700s?
This is in the 19th century. Okay. It's a Renoir painting, and you see this looks nothing like Barbie.
That little B-I-T-C-H,
which
Barbie.
Exactly.
Never liked her, man.
It really doesn't, but it's considered beautiful. We also have, there's a painting of, this one is from the 17th century.
Okay, so this is what was considered beautiful back in the day.
Exactly.
Now let's get a little closer to where we are now. What has caused the difference? I mean, they've had to make laws for runway models now to not be so skinny anymore, for the designers to not employ these really skinny women because they're dying of anorexia, you know. I mean, look at Twiggy here.
This is Twiggy in the 1960s, which was really the first kind of mega endorsement of being super skinny. And then even there's a picture of a 2005, that's 2005 Miss America, very slender. And it's as a culture and muscular, very different from the 17th century painting.
Yeah. You say on your website, we're not thin enough, so we starve ourselves. We're not loved enough, so we exercise to exhaustion. No, we're not toned enough, sorry. We're not healthy enough, so we skip our cookie dough. You didn't say that, I said that. And then go for alfalfa. You said something along the lines of we skip our favorite foods for healthy foods.
I love the cookie dough.
I'm addicted to it, man. I can't stop eating it. We're not beautiful enough, so we keep ourselves apart from others and the love they might offer. Is this what we're really doing? Is this the effect of having a bad body image?
Yes. It's because having a negative body image essentially is a belief that we're not good enough, that we're not beautiful enough, and the belief that comes with that is I'm not worthy of love. I'm not good enough for love. So and eating disorders and negative body obsession, it's a very isolating phenomena.
Let's get past it.
Okay.
How do we do that?
Great. So I've developed a 5-step process. Number 1 is be willing to change. This can be the most challenging because there's constantly, I need to be thin, I need to be thin. You need to be willing to learn to love the body you have. And then
realize what is causing you to say that. Doesn't have anything to do with anything other than like cultural kind of stuff. And it may mean your doctor needs you to lose weight. Now that's a different story. You know, if you're overweight, you and your doctor talk about it. That's a totally different thing. But
right, and there's nothing wrong. Being fit is great, feeling in shape, feeling good, wonderful things, but it has to start with the self-love and the self-acceptance. Then any weight loss goal is it comes much more easily because you come from a place of peace within yourself.
Number 2? Right,
so number 2 is identifying and detaching from your negative thoughts. These are the thoughts that I should look like Barbie. I
don't like her.
I should look like someone other than who I am. Number 3 is connecting with the silence within yourself. So there's this place within us that is beyond the negative thoughts, the thoughts that we should be someone other than who we are. So it's connecting with that, and I have exercises for each of these steps. The 4th step is befriending the body. This is really cultivating gratitude and appreciation for the amazing body that we have. And then the 5th is finding your purpose and saying, how can I make a difference in the world? How can I give? How can I serve? How can I
contribute
to the community to take the focus off, again, myself and not being good enough.
Man, I tell you what, that is some super advice, because I know, we're just kind of out of time now. I would love to talk to you more, but this is a really big deal, to, especially young girls.
Huge.
Young girls.
Huge.
But okay, so breakfreebeauty.com. Go talk to Sarah. You can get her DVD. She has exercises and visualizations designed to free you from this negative body obsession, and she knows what she's talking about. She's been through it, and she also has a law degree. I just think that's so funny. Anyway, thank you for being here and what you're doing.
Thank you for having me. It's really a pleasure.
Good for you. Thanks for being here. Okay, coming up next, we are taking